So, good day to everyone. Today we start something new. It's a game called Sintopia, as you can see on the screen. It's developed by Team 17, Team 17, sorry my German. The original creators of Worms, if you recall that game. It released last week. Unfortunately, the last few months, the weeks have been kind of odd, so I hadn't really time. So yeah, let's see what this is. It's a game about managing hell, creating sinners.
Congratulations! You were selected to be Hell Incorporated's new administrator. You and your team will have to knock the 7 deadly sins right out of the souls that come your way. Now, you're probably wondering, how does it work? What should I do? Don't you worry. No one really knows. That's the secret of a good administration. Et voila! The fabled Liber Administratum, the all-powerful book of administration magic. It's yours to wield now. But be careful how you use that puppy, You do not want to end like your predecessor. Well, what are we waiting for? Chop chop! Boot camp awaits.
Okay. This god seems quite entertaining and questionable. Dear applicant, since the previous holder of the job got exiled from creation, that doesn't sound great, you have applied for the now vacant position of Health Administrator. After careful analysis of your mostly empty, great, resume, we are happy to announce that your profile was selected to take the reins of Hell Incorporated, a Heaven Co. subsidiary. We assure you that being the only applicant among angels does not remove anything from your merits in earning that title. The chairman, creator of all that is, shall approach you promptly for your onboarding and training. Sincerely, Heaven CO, Human Resource Department. Fun. Doesn't sound like it's the most desirable job, but
Here we are. Your first world to redeem for me. Well, it's not exactly a normal world. This one is magically warded against wanton stupidity. You didn't think I would give you the keys without teaching you the ropes first? Anyway, lesson 1. Crap. It's on the priority line. Sorry, I've got to take that. Oh, well, I'm sure you will figure it out. In the name of me, it never stops. I swear I need vacations far, far away. Might file a complaint to HR about this. Why am I the only one that doesn't get to ever take a break?
Look at you, all alone, you poor thing. Call me Lily. Your appointed chief of staff and all-purpose advisor. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, don't be surprised. You'll be in very good as its new administrator. And yes, before you mention it, I am indeed a succubus. The very first to ever be. Don't worry yourself, however. I am very much
Yeah, sure.
determined, even if there is still some bite left in me. Oh, please, you need only ask. But enough fun talk. We have souls to punish.
Who doesn't love punishing souls? Step 1, the boot camp. The chairman is being absent. Lily, the first succubus, is taking care of your onboarding on this magical protected world where almost nothing bad can happen. Not to you, anyway. Meet Humus, visit the office, learn the basic. Sounds
Allow me
reasonable.
to teach you a few tricks before the chairman comes back, First, let's visit this realm's overworld. See for yourself.
Sounds peaceful enough. Looks peaceful enough.
Meet your administered sentient chickpeas. Yes, you heard me right. They're called hummus. They aren't overly smart, and they have a tendency to sin a lot, but I suppose that's why we're here. To cleanse them in between their lives before it gets too bad. For example, if you were to judge these guys as needing a quick trip to hell, you could always nudge their fate the right way, right?
Oh, don't give me too much power. I totally not gonna abuse it. Humans develop on their own depending on their individual life path, influencing their life path, and death happens through spell casting. Got it. So you want to push me around? Not me, them. Jesus. Let's see.
What?
That's
What was that? I was being hypothetical. Anyway, no biggie. Dying isn't that much of a big deal for the hummus. That's kind of what they do anyway. As a matter of fact, if you like it that much, you might as well do it again.
Oh, sure.
All right, now that the introductions are done, have a look around.
Okay. Right mouse moving stuff around, middle mouse turning, and as usual, left click, right click, yeah, whatever. I'm getting confused easily. Whenever you resurrect a human from hell, they end up here for a brand new life, full of hopes and maybe a tiny bit of debauchery. Okay. We got the spawn beacon. These are humo seeds. This is where new humus come into the world according to the birth rate, every day at dawn. Okay.
Oh, yes. This is the seeding temple. It flew all the way here from heaven to populate this world with hummus. Essentially, it's the building that binds everything together with our hellish operations, so if it gets destroyed, there's no recovering from that. We're done.
Okay. What do we have here? A farm.
If I haven't Humus biology class, they have a wheat and fish-based diet. I wonder though, when sentient chickpeas eat wheat-based food, does it taste like meat for them?
This is a farm. Humus gather food here and drop it in the stockpile. Humans consume their meal every day at noon or die trying. Okay. Next we have the sawmill. This is a sawmill. Humans gather materials to drop them in the stockpile in order to build and expand. They can also build mines to gather stone, but it's still material in the end. So we got general resources. Not really having to focus on
And this is
anything particular.
goes when they die. They'll chill there for a while until they get buried away to hell. All right, there's someone I want you to meet. He should arrive anytime now. Anytime. Come on. Come on. Ugh. Neither of us have time for that. Did you know you can manipulate the flow of time according to your needs? Could you please give it a boost?
Time controls unlocked.
Finally. Meet Steve, the Reaper. He created a company for the delivery of souls. He works with us as a private contractor for Hell Inc. Note that his bus has a maximum capacity, so if souls do miss the bus, they'll have to try and get the next one.
Okay.
And another successful shipment. All right, I think it's time for you to check the office. Let's follow our souls in hell. Welcome to Hell Inc., Administrator. Your bureaucratic empire starts today.
Who doesn't love bureaucracy?
Here's the theory. We must reduce the sins of these naughty boys and girls. Then, once we're comfortable with the amount of sins they have left, we can just have the layout we built gently lead them to the resurrection gate so they can take a new shot at life. I'll let you tour your playground a little bit before we begin.
The resurrection gate.
Remember this. Hummus and souls keep their sins through life and death. They might forget their previous life, but there is no reset on the taint their souls carry. That's precisely why our job is critical if you don't want the hummus to go insane with sins, or worse. Much worse. Don't even ask.
Okay, we got different entries. If this, I wonder. I really did not watch any gameplay about this game, so I have not really any idea how this is going to work. But it looked fun on the Steam page, and by the looks of this could be a factory kind of management thingy where I have to build stuff and they have to go to different steps to get less sin. Select a soul. Let's take this guy.
Job right. For every soul we resurrect with low enough sin, we will get awarded with precious heroes. Heaven's currency. You'll be able to spend these in R&D and further develop your powers, but I'll go back to that later. All right, time to build.
Soul punishment. I see it's wrong. It's wrong because it's like against society. Okay. This building punishes souls, remove a small amount of random sin and earning purchase dollars. It cannot punish deviant souls.
This basic punishment building can transform sins into hard cash, dollars. It's not very good at it, though.
Souls will always try to move forward. They cannot go against the flow, so be careful with the directions of the road. You must split evenly at every intersection. Okay. Then let's build some roads. Yeah, this really sounds like some factory management.
And don't you worry, I'm blocking these souls for now.
Building needs employees. Employees. To work in it, you can hire them in the management menu. And drop them over a building to assign them. Rinse and repeat. Let's see. What do we have here? Let's take the cheap one.
I think we'll want a Hell Pet show next. This building produces faith coins by treating souls. Faith coins are consumed to power your spells. You'll want a lot of these to have fun in the overworld.
Okay. Soul processing. Hell Pet show. It's not easy being red. Come Imp the Flop, former titular Hellpad. This building treats soul and generates small amount of fate coins with each work cycle. Okay. Each building requires a specific type of employee to be operational. Sad imps for punishment, secretary imps for administration, and work imps for everything else. Question mark? Okay, how do I know? Okay, I can't select it here. Okay.
All right, I'm freeing the freaks. I think we need more souls. Should we go get more? If you get the drift. Okay. When you're on the hunt, be creative with the environment. You might be surprised how a little fantasy can be rewarding. My personal favorite? Crushed by the udders of a cow. And don't you feel bad for them, okay? It's strictly professional. There's no wrong in having fun at work.
Okay. Kill humus. Okay. So we can do that. So, but how can I do something else? I can't pick up a rock. And I can't pick up the cow. So I guess we could slam them.
Oh, well done. You're a natural. It shows.
Humans gain sins in many different ways. For example, witnessing other humans dying makes them more wrathful.
Well, dear Administrator, we're all done with the basics now. Why don't you earn your keep? That's bound to please the chairman when he returns. Lily out.
Free play. Okay. So what can we do else can we do? We only have this building and this building. What else do we have? Cosmetic props. Okay. So what are we going to do? We have toolbox. Okay, got it. Toolbox. Can only demolish stuff right now. Kind of indecisive because we already have not enough souls. Okay. It was. Why did it start burning? I don't think that's. Oh shit! Should have expected that. Um. Okay, how do I? Is there any water? I don't have any water. Okay. Well. So, okay, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Let's put another thing here. Another thing here. And a thing here, which I don't have money right now. Okay. Road. Road. So I need...
Stop coming through. Nice. I'm gonna rock your world. Okie dokie.
Okay. Okay, now we have to wait. Let's see. It's still burning. Okay, it stopped burning. Okay, we got enough money for another Omni thingy. Slap that down here.
You just hired. Ow!
No employer assign. Okay. Do I need that guy?
Do I really have to?
Ah, why? Okay, the road building is a little bit finicky. Oh, okay. We can also change maps using the mouse wheel, which is not that great. Okay, let's...
My. We might just make something out of you. Good job. Kiss, kiss.
Success! Bootcamp complete. Normal difficulty. Let's see what's up next.
Ah, I see you've met your chief of staff. Good old trustworthy Lily.
You know me, straight as an arrow.
As any arrow should be. Otherwise, bang! Crooked arrows go straight into the trash bin. Anyway, as it seems that Lily already took it upon herself to onboard you, I will leave you two to it. Got calls to make, busy, busy, busy. But hey, good talk.
Anyway, big day for you coming up. Your first real assignment. But before we dive into it, you should meet your coordination team. This is Rupert, our expert in everything hummus related. I think he has a PhD in homology or something like that. Allegedly.
Yes. Well met, Administrator. Some could say that I am indeed a specialist. I have helmed for several years the Institute of Sins and Hummus, where we studied the interactions between...
What a dork!
Actually, I wasn't finished.
I love this guy.
I was going to explain...
And that would be Larry.
Damn right I am. The Larry. Hotshot, ladies man, and 3-time world champion of forklift tuning.
And your job is...
Well, I'm the man you want to talk to for everything maintenance and infrastructure related. I keep this whole little operation tight and steady.
And no one doubts that. And finally, we have...
I can introduce myself, thank you. I'm Janine, Mistress of Paperwork and Processes. And, if I'm not mistaken, that is all you're required to know.
Right.
Okay, I don't like her.
Good. Well, now that you've met your crew, let's get to work. On your mark.
Okay. Attend a humology course, study the Liber Administratum, learn advanced notions. Let's go.
May I have a word? You may have noticed that your boss, our boss, can be a tiny bit moody. Overwork does that to a person, even to cosmic entities. I don't think he's a bad apple per se, but it almost feels like he is permanently on the verge of collapse. Actually, that the entire creation is on the verge of collapse. True or not, the way to handle a guy like that is rather simple. Smile, make yourself small, don't ask questions, try to please. He's never around for long anyhow, so the storm passes. Once gone, you still have plenty of time to be all lordy, power-hungry, schemy, anything your heart desires.
That really sounds like your average corporate job. Nobody likes anybody. And the management is crap.
Oh boy, am I tired.
Tired? From what? You barely work around here.
Nah, I do stuff. Lots of cool stuff. You just don't see it.
Your self-deception baffles me. How could you possibly get this job?
How could I not? A certain chief of staff couldn't get enough of me. She was all like, "Ooh, big stud muffin, why don't you come over here and work with me? Ooh." Oh, you know me. It's not my style to disappoint a lady.
Wait, you're talking about Lily. You seduced Lily.
Well, I'm not one to brag, but...
There's no way that ever happened. Lily. Hey, Lily. Did that happen?
Oh, it may have happened in his head. I remember Larry hitting on me. Pretty hard, actually. Probably came at me with all he's got, the poor thing. Not that I would have accepted anything from him, but I thought it was cute. Anyway, I figured boldness was a good trait to handle Hell Inc.'s working operations. And bold he is. There you have it.
I remember it, differently.
Ha! Nice. Resumes trashed. Last month's bills burnt. Employee suggestions. Here's one. Put a shredder directly into the suggestion box. It will save time.
Your administrative skills are a wonder to witness in person. I read some things about you, but I did not know you were that efficient.
Unlike others, I got this job fair and square by being the best. If you read Trend Imps Monthly, you know I'm the fastest stamper this side of hell.
I did read it, actually. I saw that you won the highest paper pile record 2 years in a row. Lily, is that why you nominated her? Because of this record?
That's how I heard about her, but not what made my decision. Ah, here. Style Imp, an issue from 6 months ago. Janine was elected most fashionable imp holding a flamethrower. I figured we would have a lot of invoices to burn, so better burn them with style.
Yeah, I'm good at that too.
So, if we analyze the sinometer data over time, you can easily spot the moment when a humu turns into a deviant. The accumulation of sins creates behavioral spikes, which...
Yeah, I get it. But that's not what I asked. How did you become an expert in humology again?
Well, one receives a diploma after extensive courses on hummus history, biology, and social science. For that, you would need to attend the Institute of Humu and Sin for at least 9 years.
Again, not what I asked. I asked how you did it. I know you need to study if you want to get a freaking diploma, but you're married. You started working pretty young. How'd you do it?
I, was married. I'm not anymore. I mean, I still am. But I won't be soon. I'm in the middle of a divorce, you see.
Oh, jeez, you don't say. Maybe your wife asked you something simple, and you just never answered.
It's not just... I mean, she did look for answers that I could not provide. But her gym coach managed to, apparently. It's not that I couldn't, really. I have a condition.
Whoa, too many details, my man. I guess I'll go annoy someone else.
Don't you have work to...
Nah.
Yeah, typical corporations. Everyone is...
Before I leave you off the hook, there's still a handful of topics you should go through if you don't want mayhem to strike within days.
Okay, yeah, typical management.
Let us begin the Hummus Political Theory course. If you open your manual, chapter 12, page 78, paragraph 4...
Rupert, we don't distribute these manuals to administrators anymore. Budget reallocation? Just make it short, yes?
Oh? Oh, I wasn't aware. I'm not a fan of improvisation. Can we postpone this?
Step aside, buddy. Let me handle this. All right, Chief, here's the deal. There's some kind of scepter imbued with the power to control the hummus population. It's planted in a magical rock in front of the temple. It randomly selects a new ruler whenever there isn't one. And then that guy has to go through the coronation process to finally do his thing. And, the ruler, do what rulers do. Same as you, I guess? Sorry, Chief. I'm still a bit fuzzy on what you actually do.
The ruler assigned the life paths to humus and orders the construction of buildings. Their personality determines the assignation process priorities. Okay. Oh, it wants to click me here. Let's go there.
Administrator, please note that hummus rulers will determine the life paths of others as well as what to build according to their personality. So expect wildly different priorities from a ruler to the next. These rulers often bolster the spirit of the hummus that they favor, giving them an edge for as long as this ruler remains in power.
Which means, if you don't like this one, you can change. Just spitballing ideas, of course, but an inappropriate ruler could end up having an innocuous accident, like smashing his face against a wall.
Kill the... Okay. Okay. He has definitely more HP than the rest. But we can change that, of course. Or not. There we go.
Such a tragedy. The king is dead. Long live the king.
When a ruler dies, an aspirant ruler is chosen randomly in the humus population. The aspirant then runs towards the temple for the coronation ceremony. Let's see, where is he? There is he.
Such eagerness.
Coronation takes time, meanwhile no one is handling the realm, so nothing can be built by the humus. Think twice before chain murdering rulers to get the ideal personality. Chill. Got it. This ruler is an ambitious explorer, which means lots of rangers will be sent into the wilds. Most personalities have weaknesses and undervalue some life path. Okay. So what do we have here? Click on the watchtower.
Ah, the brave hummus explorers. Famous for, well, famous for their casualty rate, really.
Rangers are a critical part of human civilization. They serve as the first line of defense and will scout points of interest, such as resource nodes and enemy camps.
Seems that these resources are free to claim. Good for them.
Humans need
Oh, another squad isn't having as much of a good time.
humans need to flag resource nodes before colonizing them. Hostile entities can conquer them back under the right circumstances. War might be inevitable. Roger. So let's see. There's no wrong way to approach skirmishes. You can be neutral, help the humans win the fight, or make sure they die. It all depends on your needs. Got it. Let's help them out. Oops.
Very, very bad puppies. You did good. However, more will come if you don't also destroy the lair. These logs might come in handy. If you can aim, that is. Oh, all out of juice. Let me patch you up. Here you go. Have fun.
Okay. This is kind of a little bit annoying, to be honest.
You should keep an eye on your faith coins. You spend them rather fast. Oh, look. They were guarding a chest. Maybe you should crack that open.
Break open the chest.
Chief, all that cash will, come in handy. Let's use it to kickstart our hellish operations.
Reward chests can be found in various places, secondary objectives, hostile camps, or even hidden in the overworld. You must damage them. You must damage chests to open them and get their rewards. Gotta catch them all.
Ugh, what a mess. Look at these degenerates, lobbing up chaotically. Hell's passive corruption will make their sins much worse if they remain outside a waiting line. They should wait their turn in an orderly fashion.
In Hell, corruption makes souls periodically gain random sins, except when they are inside a building or in a waiting line. Souls in waiting line keeps souls in the waiting lines keep waiting until called by a connected building. Okay. Secretarian imp.
Yes, alright, I'm ready. Better, prettier, tidier, just the way I like it.
Okay.
Chief, all of this is fine and dandy, but what about our breaks? I've seen guys purposely take longer if you don't give them facilities dedicated to chilling. Not me, of course. I would never do that. No!
Hell facilities, restroom.
We don't want souls to bumble in here. You should connect the building with an imp-only road to avoid hummus getting lost in personnel-only neighborhoods.
Employees take breaks periodically, which are quicker when taken in restrooms. Pay attention to the range of the rooms, as the employee only use the ones close to the assigned buildings. Okay. Impa Road. We got one here. And here. Imports are bidirectional and can only be taken by employees. They make employees walk faster and allow the creation of employees only areas which souls don't go. Okay.
Hey, you should definitely fork him to shorten his break. Note that I said fork, not, well, you know. Otherwise, it wouldn't really shorten the break, would it?
Poke an employee with a okay.
I was thinking, this heavy magical tome you were given when you got the job. Maybe we should have a little chat about it. It is the one and only Liber Administratum, a codex of immense power, raving about the art of bureaucracy. Your predecessors imbued it with teachings of their own, before it was eventually passed on to you. You will have to attune to it if you want to decipher its powers and technologies.
Let's see.
Don't let
Research
yourself be
unlocked.
intimidated by it. With time, it will be easier to navigate through its chapters. Each of them comes with its unique theme and passive powers to unlock. This is also where you can research new constructions and spells, but it doesn't come cheap. The heroes are the heavenly currency you will have to spend to study the Liber Administratum and unlock new powers. To get more, you'll have to do your job and purify the hummus of their sins. More precisely, every time a Hummu resurrects from hell with a low enough amount of sin, you will get one hero. Easy enough, yes? Here, I was allowed to award you 5 heroes to get you saddled up, courtesy of the chairman. For now, let's have you acquainted with a very important tool, the Souls Dispatcher.
Unlock new buildings and spells through the Liber Administratum. Each tree also has 3 unique passive powers. Higher levels of passives and technology cost more heroes. Got it. Okay. Souls Dispatcher. The Souls Dispatcher can separate souls across 3 exits according to custom criteria. Souls matching no criteria sent to the fallback exit.
Good. Thanks to this tool, you will segregate souls according to any criteria you may fathom. This is by far the most important building for an efficient bureaucracy.
Okay. Okay, so this is if I okay, some sorting tool. Yeah, sure, got it. Awesome.
In the overview, you can see all 3 exits with their respective rules, if any, as well as the current fallback exit. You can set up a new rule from here, but we'll see that later. This is the details panel. When a soul enters a dispatcher, it checks if it matches any existing rule. Remember though, it checks from top to bottom, and the soul will go out on the first matching exit. Whether it's a specific sin, various statuses they can have, or other characteristics, each category has its own rule language. You'll have to explore the various options in due time. Make sure to set the different parameters according to your needs. We will want a hero's lane that checks the amount of corruption in a soul before letting it through. That way, you'll make sure to only resurrect souls that will award you a hero.
Okay. Not equal. Deviant.
Now that we have our rule for specific souls, we have to determine what happens to souls that do not meet it. This happens in the fallback exit section. Here, you can select a lane in which souls will go if they do not match any of the rules set above. In our case, we want souls to loop back to our Omnisin doctors due to their sin level being too high. Could you kindly? We still need to build a loop to have sinful souls be brought back to the entrance and go through our Omnisins again, until they behave enough to be given a new life.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, sometimes you need soul roads to cross each other without turning into a crossroads. Drop a crossing there and then stay on their path at the intersection. Um, how does this work?
Great, great! You learn fast. Now it's up to you to make up your own rules. In a bureaucracy, making stuff up can be its own reward. I think we're done here for now.
Okay, I really need to check out that crossroad thingy. Because it does not really do what I expected to do.
Nightfall. The hummus will stop working and head home now. I could tell you they're going to go to sleep, but you're a grown-up. You can take the blunt truth. Hummus? Tend to shaboink at night. A lot. In fact, they can get pretty naughty, even to my standards. At least now you know where their daily natality comes from.
If I may, should you feel like preventing them from having a promiscuous night, you can always disturb them during the deed. If you do that, it will remove them from those partaking in the natality count for next dawn.
Why would you prevent them from having some fun? No, 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 no. This goes against my work ethics.
I wonder why. Damn buzz succubi are the best.
Well, if you're overflowing with hummus, with all the problems that it brings, and want to slow down their development, that would be a good way.
Okay, how do I do that? Use force push on the town spell attached to houses. Disturb them. Okay.
However, studies have shown disturbed hummus are prone to wrathful tantrums if disturbed during their frivolous moments. So much so that they might just go back to work rather than stay home to listen to this cacophonous chaos.
I think we've established that we shouldn't do that. So let's wait for dawn and check the morning's fresh creation of newcomers.
Okay, let's go back here. Because I'm... Okay, I don't get it. Okay, taking a very short break. And I'm back. So let's click on the spawn beacon. Humans sleeping at the home contribute to the next day's birth rate, generate a small amount of lust. Only humans who are well fed and not sick may contribute, and some life path soldiers and ranger never contribute. Duty first. Okay.
Administrator? It seems that one of your collaborators deserves a raise. Surely that takes priority over messing with people's night activities.
While doing their job, employees gain experience. With enough experience, they level up, getting a free stat boost and a new trait to pick, and an automatic wage raise.
Oh, it's not me. I didn't do it. I swear.
Employees can gain levels up to 5. With each level, they can get a new trait or an upgrade, or upgrade one they already have. You get to pick for them or choose the option to let them decide for themselves. Let's see. Soft failures, critical failure, that's something we need to figure out. Okay, let's...
Good employees do not come cheap. Sometimes fostering mediocrity is a good way to save cash.
Really?
What? I'm just saying. That's an option. Every day at dawn, you will have to pay the sum of all wages and maintenance costs of Hell buildings merged into the upkeep value. If you can't pay, you should expect strikes from your employees.
You're damn right we will.
Don't mess around with people's cash.
We're not slaves, I think.
See? You'll want to keep a close eye on your upkeep.
Upkeep is due every day at dawn. Employees will go on strike if the upkeep is not paid in full. Okay, how do I know what's the average income? Is there some way to look that up? Management stats. Economy. On last day, there is no real instantaneous overview. It seems. Huh. Anyways, click on the highlighted soul.
When a Hamu gets too much of the same sin, it turns into a deviant of that sin. However, note that it will alter their behavior and make them tricky to handle. Omnisin's doctors won't be able to treat their deviant sin anymore, so they are very much a double-edged sword. Luckily, we can research the right tools to handle that called specialists, which are buildings dedicated to treating deviants. They're also way more profitable than Omnisins. Let's build a few and direct fitting hummus to them.
Okay, you're now free to modify your hell layout. For your final objective, unlock the envelogist using heroes in the Liber Administrator. Don't hesitate to sell buildings to make room for it. Configure soul dispatches to help you get the Sin for Souls there. Oh, sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm really bad at doing okay, apply. Okay, now we should be able to go here, and from here we should be able to do that. And we need to hire a specialist staff.
Let's see how long. What work?
Okay. Okay, I messed that one up. What the why? Why doesn't he move? Think I need. Okay, now he walks there. I definitely still need to work with that thingy. I should have placed that differently, I think. Let's see. Ah, there are the next. Okay, awesome. Let's see.
Look at you flying so low. I think the chairman will want to see for himself what you can do without training wheels. And frankly, so do I. Let's see what you're really made of.
Woohoo! Completed both tutorial missions. Awesome. 4 days. Difficulty normal. Awesome. Select mission. The snack. Let's keep it on normal.
Congrats on completing our onboarding program. You will make one hell of an administrator. Ah, one hell. I just need to finish that mountain of paperwork to officialize your permanent taking over of Hell Incorporated. I will get right to it.
In the meantime, should we get started on our next task?
Ah, yes, about that. There might be an itsy-bitsy complication. Our new administrator's predecessor, Lou Morningstar, has taken rather strongly to his little exile from creation. It seems he invented and peppered corruption stones on countless hummus realms right before I could get to his disciplinary interview. Lily, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that?
Me? I don't think I do.
Don't play dumb with me. You were his chief of staff, goddammit. Surely you've heard something?
Oh, now that you mention it, he might have alluded to the Corruption Stones project. Magical artifacts that bless hummus with sin. A lot of sin. But it was just a random idea at the time.
Well, it just so happens that the world we're moving on is equipped with one of these ideas. That is a bother. Administrator, you will have to make the best of the situation. We won't let a little stone ruin our day. Plus, if I am to listen to Lily, you've proven more than up to the task.
The snack. With your training successfully completed, you can start working on a new world and set up its hell while the chairman finishes the paperwork to make you position permanent. This should go without a hitch. So, support the humus development, set up this world's hell, keep an eye on the corruption stone. Starting resources, okay.
No, most angels would be scared to work with a demon, let alone a demon queen. But you're not. Not that I can tell. You seem different. You get that evil is relative. I'm not any better or worse than anyone else. True evil does not exist. Well, actually, scratch that. In this world, there is one thing that does scare me. Something absolutely vile and truly evil. Bureaucracy. Untouchable. Pernicious. All-powerful. Gifted for only will. The desire to expand, to regulate and infest everything it touches. Concepts, creativity, or individuals. It spares nothing. Oh, I've seen them, you know. Armies of empty, obedient husks whose freedom got crushed by its cogs. Administrator, of all the powers you may leverage, this is the most powerful and destructive one by far. Tread carefully, lest you yourself become a bureaucrat, the true harbingers of evil.
There's no easy way to say this. I've been trying to get a good administrator for a while, and I've kind of tried everything. I'm on my last leg. If it fails, if you fail, I will have to consider a major overhaul of creation itself, and all the paperwork that comes with it. Phew. I would really like to avoid that. So please, 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 be competent, be good, and loyal. Please be loyal. I would hate to see something happen to you.
So this two conversations makes me wonder if this is foreboding that in future missions I can go a certain direction. That would really be fun if the developer have gone that far. But we will see. Lastly, let's listen to Larry.
Larry, what is that exactly?
You went into my room. Not cool, man. Not cool. I could have anything lying around in there.
Explain yourself.
It's the limited edition Lily body pillow. Don't you recognize yourself? There's your pretty fangs, your lustrous hair, and these are your nice, round, plump.
For hell's sake, I don't mean just the pillow. Look at all the junk with my face on it. Stickers, notepads, plushies. Look, a toothbrush? Really?
It's not junk. It's all officially licensed Lily merchandise. They're pretty high quality, too, not cheap knockoffs. They're said to be the best companion items for cool guys with style. Cool teens, anyway. I don't use the stuff anymore. But keeping it reminds me of you, babe. Can't put a price on that.
I'll admit, the quality is nice. The details are uncannily accurate, but they are somewhat tame. I don't recall a merchandising company asking for the use of my image, though. You said it's officially licensed?
It better be. The body pillow is the standard D-cup model. The price tag is on the back. It reads, Lily Pad Size D. Official Lily Fan Club trademark. Made in hell.
That won't do. I should have been included to improve the designs. Bolder designs. Say, Larry, would you contact them for me? Give them new pictures to work with? New daring designs? How'd you like to handle these transactions? You seem to know the product line well, and it's right in your skill set.
Sure thing, babe. Aha! Jackpot!
Okay. Fun.
Let's see what this corruption stone is all about. There.
They built their town around it.
These stones turn honest hummus into insane deviance. All right, I've seen enough.
Maybe we should blow it up?
Absolutely not. Lou is a treacherous bastard. It could be booby-trapped. Let's study it first. Until we know what we're dealing with, you guys will have to handle that the old-fashioned way. Punish the hell out of them.
Alrighty then. Let me gather the crew and we'll get right to it.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Lily hasn't told you what happened with your predecessor, right? I'm not surprised. She can't be too proud about it. Well, to put it plainly, Lou tried to overthrow me. Fortunately, Lily betrayed his trust and snitched on him. That's why I didn't exile her alongside him. And yet, I'm still not entirely sure I can trust her. So be careful around our favorite succubus. Don't let her sultry words get into your head or in your pants. Smile, she's back.
The crew is gathered and we're ready to follow your lead, Administrator.
I will leave you all to it, while I finish the paperwork to get our administrator permanently appointed.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think I have a suspicion where this is going. Anyways, Corruption Stone. In the overworld, corruption stones periodically select random humans to corrupt, increasing their sin until they become deviants. You can destroy corruption stones by pushing objects against it or using spells such as Magmine and Delicious, whatever. Be careful, corruption stone emit worldwide sins burst when damaged. Okay, got it. One corrupt humans until they become deviants. Triggers worldwide sin bursts when damaged. Throw stuff at it to destroy it. Okay. And it seems to be pride. Average amount. Okay. Okay, so we have apparently these three as main sins: greed, envy, and pride. So okay, it seems we need to set it up in a way it does. Okay. I have zero. I should have. Should have spent the heroes of the last mission before getting. Okay, let's do first things first. We need to put it like this. Derelict buildings come for free with the Hell expansion, and they can't be destroyed or removed. Connected with... okay. Okay, so we got this. I probably should have done it the way I did it. Okay, as you can see, I am not the greatest at planning stuff like that. So let's try that again. I want one of those. And I want one of those. Then I want a road connecting it correctly. Then I want...
Me? I am totally ready for this.
I want...
I'm in. I didn't expect that.
Oh, damn! Make way!
Yes, it's for the best.
Okay, so next... Okay, so we got a few sins. Send some guys to the graveyard. Oh, wait, I should. I should. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. How do I recruitment?
The obvious superior.
So, what we can do is power shrines periodically give you free spells which can be used without spending faith coin. To receive free spell, shrine must be claimed by a humus ranger. Guakas may invade shrines and prevent them from using them until freed. Okay. So let's create rules. Let's remove that and instead put a street over here. Ah, that's not what what the hell? So now we go. So let's create a rule. We want C. Apply. Show me. Okay.
Oh, the Hubus Rangers have tagged a power shrine and freed its energy. Administrator, feel free to collect and store these spells. They might come in handy. Once collected, they will take some time to regenerate.
Awesome. Okay, we got a cast lightning bolts on the ground, which effect depends on the target aim. Click on a living entity to inflict damage, which can bounce to nearby targets. Click on a dead humus to bring it back to life after 3 hits. Hold the spell. Hold the click hold the click to build the spell up and release it to charge entities in the area, increasing their movement speed and action speed. Okay. And what do we have here? Throws a solid rock which inflicts damage on impact on entities and structures. Hold the released click motion to throw the rock away. Quicker motions increase the rock's speed. Okay. Neat.
Administrator, here you could witness the Hummus military-industrial complex in full swing. Soldiers will guard their civilization against any threat and might even heed the call of rangers whenever they spot hostiles.
Oh my. Who's the muscle man?
I can be anything you want me to be, baby.
His file states, and I quote, Adham, experienced and highly trained killing machine, fearless, tender lover, 100% hero, cheese enjoyer. However, I'm not sure I can vouch for the accuracy of this information.
A hero? All I see is a big lump of flaccid flesh.
Okay, we got some defense. Soldiers work in barracks. They form warbands to conquer points of interest and defend the population. They earn experience in combat and become veterans or champions. As they often witness death, soldiers are more exposed to gaining wrath. Got it. Already have we really need to okay, this is getting a little bit problematic. I think I need another one of those, and I need one of those. I need some roads. And I need
Yes, we're going to have a jolly good
one of those guys, and I need one of those guys. We also probably, it costs 1,000, so we should totally get a third one to
I didn't. Okay, you can do this.
and we need
I got your back.
this guy.
Easy.
And we should probably Oops. We also should get a restroom, which I don't have money for. Um... So why does I probably have to restart this, because why doesn't he? Okay, I see the problem. I figured out the problem. Okay. Okay, that's unfortunate. I probably have to restart that tomorrow, because there are quite a bit of sinners. I probably should. A reward chest. Yay. Got a new one. So I got Mag Mine. Okay, so let's do it one step at a time. We got... I think it's more important to... Okay, there's limited. Okay, I think now it's the time to... I think that was too far away. Another Right, I collected that.
Oh no, a Humu has reached sainthood. Unfortunately, that has a chance to happen when they get resurrected with a very low sinometer.
Ugh, dirty saints. I can't stand the sight of them. Everyone hates them. You can't punish them, they are resistant to administrative magic. Heaven Co. doesn't even award a hero upon resurrection. What are we supposed to do with them, huh?
Maybe if we do a piss-poor job when handling them, they'll lose their holy patience and, in time, their sainthood.
So your advice is to be terrible at your job. At least that part shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. We need to... I got a problem that's... I need... This looks extremely dirty, but I need to do it like that. I really need to build one of those sloth thingies. probably, as I mentioned, I probably have to highest sin. Apply. Then we need yeah. That's went really poorly. Guess I have to retry that tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, that went was unfortunate. I have to try tomorrow again, unfortunately, because I royally messed up. So I wonder what happened if I remove that. Why? Um, okay, let's try this again. So create rule. Sin value sloth größer. Let's make it 40. Apply. Next we need a road. And now... Why? Oh, come on. This is slightly annoying. So let's try this one final time. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up. Okay, that's enough for today. I gonna try my thing tomorrow. I have to restart this tomorrow. So yeah, unlucky me. Third mission failed in me being stupid. I should have. Compared to the previous mission, I severely underestimated the death rate and the amount of souls coming in. Yeah, so I will see you tomorrow with reattempting this mission. And now that I have a little bit better grasp on how these sorting pathways work, I shouldn't mess up tomorrow. So yeah, have a nice one. See you tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave suggestions in the comments, and I hope to see you soon, or better to say tomorrow again. Bye.